Welcome on my channel. Peace and blessings to everybody. Friends, today I'm going to discuss that what about there are few topics that Saint James has covered in his letter, where to me it's very important one, and I felt today that I should really discuss with you. These are very small topics, but these are very important, and these are probably very common that every one of you knows. But the most important thing to me is like he really taught something about anger. So we all know that anger is one of the most negative emotions, but he also showed how to be disciplined in yourself. He never said Jesus has also got anger. Jesus had, when he saw some robbers, they were playing, they were selling, pigeons, and they were gambling. They were doing all those type of evil things. They are doing all those bad things inside the temple. He got angry and he overturned their table on which they were gambling. They were overturned the cage where they were selling the pigeon, because he said that he was furious basically, and he said that my temple is my father's house. Nobody can do this. And what everybody saw, that everybody thought that he had become crazy, because nobody has seen such a person that became so furious out of anger. Now you will say that, oh, what happened basically, because that was God. Jesus Christ was God. Yeah, definitely Christ was God, but remember one thing, he was incarnated as a human being, and human being has every emotion, both negative and positive. Even God has got both the emotion, negative and positive. But you haven't noticed one thing, that Christ's anger was channeled into a very most positive way. What is the positive thing? He didn't throw tantrums. He didn't throw abuse on any innocent person. He showed his anger for a cause, for a good cause. He was rebellious. But why? But it is for good, because he got angry when he saw that so many bad things are happening in the temple courtyard. People were playing gambling. People were gambling. Some were selling pigeons for their lives. And so why should one do thing inside a temple? Can you understand something like in a religious place you are doing all those things? So that's why he got angry and he protested. So this is a good kind of anger, when you are protesting for a good cause. So remember one thing, that when you have an anger within yourself, you put it into a good use, put it for a good cause, but never use your anger to abuse somebody, to misuse your anger for power, to gain authority, to manipulate other people, to abuse other people. Don't channel your anger for a bad cause, because the word that is coming from your mouth, it can curse other people. On the same way, it can curse, you are cursing yourself also, and you are cursing God, because your word can hit somebody emotion, and it can cause pain, tremendous pain. Maybe that person may thought of giving up his life. You can destroy basically somebody else's life. But on the other hand, your anger can heal other people emotionally who is sick or not feeling well. So your word is very important, what you are speaking. So take control of your tongue, because St. James has said that we can control everything, every creature on this earth, but we cannot control our tongue. The tongue is our tongue will make our entire body either holy, or it will curse, or it will make ourselves a totally unrighteous person. So have you seen ever that when you went to some hilly area, you must have seen that there is a spring waterfall, right? So have you seen that from the spring water there are two types of water are flowing? One is fresh water, another is sea water. No, right? So have you ever seen that when you are seeing that spring water, so if this spring water is not giving two types of water, then how could your mouth can one time cursing one person, another time you are saying good things to other person? For example, somebody is going to pray to a religious places. That person is talking so sweetly, that person is praying so earnestly to God, that it shows that really he is a humble, he is a meek person. He is really a very loyal to God, and he always speak good word. Even in the religious places, he is speaking nicely with other people. But when he is out of this region, he is cursing other people, he is backstabbing other people, he is talking shit about other people's back. So how can from one mouth you are cursing God, and from the same mouth you are, sorry, from one mouth, from your mouth you are cursing some other people, and with the same mouth you are praying and talking good things to God. So don't you think it's impossible? Because with one mouth one language can come out. So if I speak in both the language, sometime I'm cursing, sometime I'm saying good thing, that means I'm not a my there is no authenticity in myself. I'm basically I'm a hypocrite, right? Because I have no identity. Basically I'm a very manipulative, cunning person, and I have my own selfish agenda, for which I'm using these words to manipulate other people, so to gain control and power over others, so to achieve something from outside. For my own selfish ambition I am doing all those things, because St. James has written in his letter that do something. When you are speaking something, talk out of your own, by the knowledge, by God's knowledge, by using God's wisdom. Ask God to give his knowledge and wisdom and peace, so that you can speak nicely to other from the bottom of your heart. Don't be hypocrites. Don't talk nicely to one person and abusing other people for your own benefit. Maybe you are cursing a helpless poor person, and you are talking nicely to a very rich person, or somebody who is of great power and authority for your own benefit. Don't do that. Don't make such judgment and discrimination. No, you are no one to make such discrimination. You are nobody to discriminate or to judge other people, because those who judge others, they will be judged. Do not judge others, or you will be judged. It is written in Bible. When you go through the Bible, you will see in Matthew chapter, there it is written that do not judge others, or else you will be judged. Do not condemn others, or you will be condemned. So what does mean that do not condemn others? Do not punish other people by using bad words, by bad foul languages, and cursing other people. Because the way you are speaking to other people, one day the karma will pay you back the same way. Same thing will be said to you also. So be ready for that. Karma works like that. If you are, don't think that God is blind, he cannot see anything what you are doing. You can do anything you like. Something you will get in return. If not now on, but after, might be 10 years, after 20 years, after 30 years, you will get something back in return, and this would not stay on good for you. Okay, so be aware what exactly you are speaking. Whatever you are speaking, same thing will be spoken to you. The way you are behaving other people, the same thing will be, you will get the same amount of reward or hate from the other people. So invest your time, energy, your word, your everything in a more positive life. If you don't know how to speak positively, ask God for knowledge and wisdom. He knows how to give you. But don't use something for your own benefits, for own selfish needs. Don't abuse people because you need that person, or need that person validation, or need that person money in a illegal way. Or don't speak nicely to other people because of the same reason. Or you are behaving badly with some people because some people is helpless, poor, and that people, you don't need something from that people, that's why you are behaving badly with that person. But you need something from that other people who is rich, who has a lot of money and power and authority, and that's why you are behaving in a nice way with that person, because you have some God, you really have some personal need, you have a selfish ambition. Because St. James has said in this line in James 5 James 5 in 4, chapter 14, he said that, verse 14, he has said that, but if you have bitter jealousy and selfish ambition in your heart, do not boast and be false to the truth. This is not the wisdom that comes down from above, but is earthly, unspiritual, and demonic. For where jealousy and selfish ambition exist, there will be disorder and every vile practices. So, understood what he has said. Do not do anything out of your selfish ambition or out of jealousy. Understand one thing: never treat anybody bad because you are jealous of that person's success, or you for your own selfish ambition. Because know that fact, that whatever you are giving to the world, the same thing will be returned back to you. Again, he said that whatever you are doing, if you are thinking that okay, whatever maybe you are doing for your own selfish needs and for your own benefit inside your heart, but you are not letting anybody know, and you are very much in your ego and pride, thinking that whatever I'm doing for my own good. Everybody does that, so what's a big deal in that? What's the bad thing? I can use anybody, I can do anything anybody, because I need to survive, I need to have all those material things in life. What's the bad thing in that? I need to survive, so I have to be selfish. Many people mentality is like that. Don't be like that, understand? Because whatever you are putting out in the world, I'm telling you repeatedly, same thing will be given back to you one day. Then you cannot bear, and how it will be given back by God, you don't know. So don't do this type of thing. Don't be selfish all the time thinking about, and don't be jealous of other people's success. Don't send evil eyes, do any sort of bad practices to other. You don't know how it will catch you in your afterlife. You don't know that what will happen to you. You don't have any idea about that. So maybe today you are comfortable, today you have everything in your life. God knows that what will happen to you, whether you will be happy at the end of the day. So don't do such stuff. And again, he is saying that whenever you are selfish and you are behaving selfishly for your ambition, remember one thing: many people has done a lot of bad things in their life. I don't want to say in front of this video, but exactly know, when you are going for a work, you are going in and working in a work organization, or working anywhere, any places in the world, for money, for gaining power, for gaining position, status, money. Many people has given many things, and they are not happy. They are truly not happy. They are always living in guilt. They are always feeling bad about themselves, but they cannot do anything. They cannot help themselves because they don't want to change, because they are in their ego. I am doing something for my own good. Why should I think about other people's need? It is completely fine being like that, because maybe other people, he or she has seen that other people is doing like that, but instead of following that person who is honest, he is following the other person who is doing completely bad shit things for their power, control, position, money, respect in the society. He or she is surrendering herself, her everything to the for his or her personal gain. So don't do this. God is watching you every time, every second, every moment. You don't know what curses you will get. I'm not saying God will curse you, but I'm telling you, God is always there to protect you. God will show you, pathways to get out of the situation. It is, but do not get dragged by by your evil desire. This is your own evil desire that is pulling you. Your greed for money, your greed for power, position, all of those in the society, in your organization where you are working, you are giving yourself, your heart, your mind, your soul and body to some bad causes, and then when time will come to regret, you cannot bear that pain inside. Only you can feel that change from inside, and nobody will understand. Today you will have everything in your life, but the guilt, shame and every kind of disorder and evil thing you have done in your life, only you have to suffer. Because I say that you have to pay the price for what you did in your life. So do not do anything for selfish ambition. Even if you got, maybe your life will not be same like other people. Like maybe there are people who are biggest, richest person. I'm not saying that every rich person is bad or done something bad thing in their life to gain that position. Many rich people are there who really worked hard. They have started from the bottom and they have worked each and every day, and today they have achieved that place in their life, and with their obviously intelligence. But understand, there is no such way of quick gain. There is no such way of quick rich scheme. Okay, if you want to achieve something, achieve a great power in your life, achieve some power or money or materialistic thing in your life, so, and you don't know how to do, please don't use that path. Don't use people for your selfish needs and ambition. because using other people, mocking other people, criticizing, downsizing other people, bullying other people for your own benefit, to have power and control. If you want power and control, bring that power and control from inside you. Try to heal your ego, try to heal your inside pain, inside trauma. There are so many ways. You can go to a counselor, you can go to a spiritual places, you can talk to your friends, family, anybody, but don't harm other people image. Today you might get to a certain position, but the pain that is continuously going inside you, you are going to, the pain, the guilt, the shame, everything will be felt by you. Inside this four wall, you will be feeling that shame, you will be feeling that pain, and no one else. Trust me, no one ever going to. Everybody will see you smiling and you are living a luxurious life. But don't. Work hard day and night, honestly, with honest ambition in your heart. Nobody is saying anything. If anybody said also something bad, behind your back, you will be feeling happy, because you know the truth, that I have done it by my own hard work and honesty. I haven't done anything bad, so I don't care what other people is thinking. Those who are thinking bad about me, actually they are like that. If you are a secured person, you will speak in a positive way, and if you are an insecure person, you will speak in a vile, in a distraught manner, in a foul languages, in a your behavior, yours will show that how stupid you are, how fool you are. I'm sorry that saying this word, but understand, I'm not trying to abuse or teach something bad to other. This is the word of God purely, but these are not, I'm saying this, I'm just describing these things. Don't take it otherwise, friends. I'm just trying to say, try to be on the path of honesty and righteousness. Don't speak evil every time to other people. Try to understand that, okay, revenge is not the thing. If somebody is telling me something bad, if I get, if I react to that person, I might, okay, all our ego will gets inflated when somebody says bad thing to us. Our ego gets inflated. We feel like somehow we feel like, okay, fine, that person can say this to other people, no way, I will show that other person that who I am. Like, we do all such stuff because we are doing all that out of ego. So try to control the ego. When you control that ego, when you see that everything, there is nothing, because though that person is saying bad thing to you, because out of his heart, he's saying something that because his thought is like that is why he is thinking. It's not because you are bad. If somebody is telling vile languages to you, it's not because you are bad. This person is saying because their mind is corrupted, and that's why they are thinking like that. So don't be provocative. Don't be don't think like I have to tell something, I have to speak something bad in return to show my power. So don't say that thing, because understand, this is sometimes it is also a kind of manipulation tactics. It is sometimes this bad behavior or bad word used by people just to create anger within you. When you know completely that what you are or who you are, then what's the point what listening to other people shit? You should be understand that you know who you are. You are not like that, and that is why it's very much required for each and every one of us to heal our inner child, to heal ourselves, to heal our trauma, our guilt, our shame, to analyze everything that has happened from our childhood time, and to really sit one day and try to understand that, is that really my fault, or did somebody thrown that tantrums on me and making me a some kind of person, making me a villain, somebody who is doing always bad thing. So try to think about those things, because you understand, when judgment will come upon you, God will not spare you, because you are under God's discipline. God will try each and every moment of his time to bring you back to the right path, to snatch you away from devil's hand. But the thing is, you need to understand and you need to listen to the God's voice, which is love, peace, wisdom, knowledge. These are all God's voice. So you need to understand and put your mind to all the good things, instead of listening to all the ugly, evil things, unspiritual things, which is corrupted things, which are devilish. Spare this demonic thing and listen to God's voice. Try to follow God's instruction. He is a God of love, peace, harmony. He will share his love with you, he will share his wisdom with you, he will share his knowledge, his strength, his love. He will show how to show compassion to the other, how to speak when somebody is showing anger at you in a more assertive manner. Everything you will find positive in God. Seek God, not devil. Hope you have liked my video today. So please don't take anything like in a bad way. Whatever I have said, it's not I try to try to say anything bad to anybody else, because I try to just want to explain. So these are basically, this St. James has written this word, and I just made it my like way, so that to make you understand. This is not to offend anybody, this is not to criticize or make anybody. So I just need to I've just said so that you can understand basically that what you need to do in your life. Okay, take the positive things and leave the rest. Understand? Hope you like my video. Thank you so much for watching my video. Amen.